Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing, as you can probably tell by the title, a not quick release, but a new steering wheel and hub into the SC, because my quick release hasn't arrived yet. So first off, we went with the Sobel, if that will show that. Sobel Toyota Short Boss hub. Here, billet of aluminum product. I'll show it. Well, here's the hub. Bolts, airbag, and horn resistor. Actually, horn. This is the horn. And then airbag resistor right here. And then we have, I believe, the actual bolts for it. All the instructions are in Japanese, so I haven't translated them yet, but we got to get those translated. And then since the quick release hasn't came in yet, it's also Sobel quick release. They're on major back order. I just picked up an NRG wheel spacer. This is so the wheel can mount straight up to the hub. And then that came with some back. Actually, this is with the wheel and some more parts for the horn. And I'm not sure what that or that. There's a zip tie and an O-ring. Not sure what those are for. And then here we got our steering wheel. We got an Illest Naruto steering wheel, kind of deep dish. I'm pretty sure it's, I don't even want to say, I think it's 75 millimeters deep. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And if you like this type of content, you know, SC300, JDM type stuff, I got more coming soon as always. But make sure to like and subscribe here if you are new. And let's get into the video. So first, we are going ahead and locking. The steering wheel is locked right now at straight. There we go. Steering wheel is locked at straight up and down position. So we got to take this off, and this cover off, and then there's one on each side. We're taking both of those off. And yeah, the first step is take the wheel out. So let's go ahead and do that. And before you start, I guess you don't have to, but I unplugged the battery so my airbag doesn't go off. I guess that's kind of a just in case, but I'm probably better off to do it anyway. So now we got this cover off and we're getting these out. And then we get this out, like so. And we gotta unplug the airbag. Trying to look at how we do this. Trying to also hold it up so I'm not just yanking on the airbag. Okay, that pulls it out of there. That wasn't right. Right here. Cool. Airbag out. Alright, so we're here like this. I know we have to take this center bolt out, but I'm just looking because I want to try to keep cruise control because that's a little switch, but it's in the wheel. The cruise control module looks like it's right here. I want to try to keep that, but I'm trying to kind of figure out a way to do that. Just looking at everything. But I'm not sure if that's possible. We're gonna take this off for now. I believe we'll have to see how big this is. I think it's 19 millimeter. And we take this off, and then steering wheel. So let's get a 19 millimeter and probably a breaker bar and get in there. Alright, let's get this on. And probably gonna have to hold the wheel. Damn, that was loose as hell. Alright, so I've seen people shake it. I saw one guy shake it. And I saw a steering wheel puller. I don't want to beat this with a hammer, so I'm gonna just try to do the shaking it first. Just feel it moving a little bit. Alright. So once you get this off, you are going to want to pull the steering wheel off with either a steering wheel puller or shaking it. And we're going to resort to shaking it because I don't have a steering wheel puller. So I put this nut back on a little bit, threaded on, so the steering wheel doesn't pull off of my face. Alright, I think I got it. So thread this off. Boom. Put it over here, I believe. Yeah. We're gonna need to unplug this. I might actually take a closer look at that. Help! There we go. Steering wheel. Alright, so you just push up on the bottom of this, where this blue clip is, and then that pulls it out. So we got that steering wheel fully off. Let's go. Next off comes this cover, which is on the bottom right here, with 3 bolts, one on the very front, down here, and it's a little dusty, but 2 on the bottom side, Phillips heads, easy take off. Pull down and up on both of them, and it will kind of clip right out carefully. It's got 1, 2, 4, 6 clips on it and 3 bolts. So we have our airbag here with our resistor that came with the Works Bell hub, and then we have the Works Bell hub came with an aftermarket horn like setup basically, but that was again without cruise control. So to keep the factory cruise control, I'm hoping this is gonna work. This is the old connector for the horn and cruise control. So these were from the Works Bell. I switched these out with the horn connectors on the old one and put these in ground and power, and then also the cruise control is just still hooked up as it was. So I'm gonna plug this in. Then the Works Bell hub. Put these things up out of the way. Alright, so we got the hub assembly torqued on, and the wires sticking out right here, the ground and power. And this is our airbag. And then cruise control is hooked up and it should work. But I don't know yet. We gotta test it once it gets on. So here we got our little wheel spacer, so our wheel can go on here, and then we can mount this to the hub. But I'm gonna put this. Alright, so like I said, cruise control and the wires are all set up. Hub, little like cover goes on. Alright, next up we're putting the wheel on. It's as good as it's going to get. So, let's put these on. Starting at the top. So we are putting these in with the Allen key. Got the little bottom on. All you gotta do is kind of snap it together like that. And where'd I put the nuts, or where'd I put the screws for that? 3 Phillips heads. Put them back in. Alright, last step. Hooking up the horn wires. Alright, so I had to, on this little connector, this is the power connector, I had to like bend it out a little bit so I could fit, this is the ground connector, so I could fit another ground in there for the cruise control. Cool. Alright, now that should do it. Alright guys, so we got it all in, as you can see. And I made a little temporary mount for the cruise control just so it doesn't hit. It kind of rubs a tiny bit when I turn, but not really. And the horn does work. So that's all good. And there's a bug in here. But yeah guys, here we have the install on the Works Bell hub and Illest wheel.